Hey guys, Youngblood Fantasy 91 here. I'm making a video in regards to how my videos are and what you guys think about them and pretty much your opinions on my videos. Now, I'm not going to make a video about negative opinions because that would make me the most hypocritical person on the face of the earth, because I react to videos on the internet and I give my thoughts about them, and of course they're not always positive, so nope, I'm not talking about people who don't like my videos. That much I really don't care about, unless if you really have, criticism to offer me, unless if you have legitimate problems with my videos, then I will be lending an ear. However, this is in regarding people who, take my videos so seriously to the point where they defend me over this and they treat me as this sort of all-encompassing god. Now, here's the problem that I have with this. You can love my videos all you want. You can appreciate them, you can like them, favorite them, you can watch them as many times as you desire. I'm not forcing you to not watch my videos, but if you're going to defend me, if you're going to white knight me, then I don't know, that kind of makes you look bad, because I remember a certain incident with TOGProfessor where he pretty much joked around with me, pretty much talked about my previous account that I had on here, and I will admit my previous account contained videos that I'm not too proud of, but TOGProfessor did that, and some people took that seriously. Some of my own fans went over there and said, "Hey, you're being pretty stupid, TOGProfessor. I don't know about you, but I hate you, go die." And it's like, TOGProfessor was joking around, and if you sat through the whole video and realized that it was a fake freaking British accent, you've known from the start of the video that it was a joke. I'm glad that most people took that as a joke, but some people didn't. And it's like, why are you ruthlessly defending me over those sort of things? It's like, you are blindly defending me, you are blindly supporting me like this, and I really don't appreciate that at all. In fact, it shows to me that you're not thinking for yourselves. See, the main focus of this particular video is to think for yourself. When you watch my videos, I encourage you guys to actually think about what I say. I don't want you guys to blindly agree with me, and I don't want you guys to just leave comments saying great commentary. I mean, I see comments all the time where people say great commentary and this. I see people say, well, maybe you could have said this. I appreciate those comments. That's because these people were paying attention. Hell, I've gotten people sending me huge PMs over commentaries. I remember one time when I made that commentary on Dogs Need Pleasure Too, which I will, address in a later video, by the way. But Dogs Need Pleasure Too, I made a video about that. I made a commentary because I'm morally opposed to this. And the Republic of Algeria, who is I think he's a very intellectual guy, he left a long PM explaining how he didn't like the commentary. You know what? I appreciate those people because at least they care enough to sit through the video, think about my points, and agree or disagree. In all honesty, guys, I appreciate any feedback that you give me. I'm not one of those people who are so sensitive to criticism to the point where I will try to commit suicide or, other silly things that you've seen on the internet. I won't do that sort of thing. I'm one of those people who will listen to what you have to say. You guys need to think for yourself. You guys need to think about what I'm saying and say to yourself, okay, do I really agree with this? Or am I just doing this because I want him to notice me? I'm just another person in real life. I'm not this encompassing, towering figure above everyone. I'm one of those normal people that you'll see on the street. You wouldn't think any more about me. I'm just one of those, humans that inhabit the world. That's how I think of myself. And the reason that this internet persona attracted everyone, well, I don't know. I guess it's because I make videos that ultimately, appeal to a large demographic. That's the only reason I can think of at this point, and I don't want to be egocentric about it, but, I guess I make good videos. I don't know. I really feel, though, that when I make certain videos, there's always going to be that percentage of my demographic who just will come to my videos, will look at my content, and will just automatically agree with anything I say. So even if I said the earth is flat, I would be pretty much expecting people to agree with me, and that's just sad. I mean, if I have to,
use that sort of satirical thinking, I mean, that means that my fan base is crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. I've seen fan bases that are way worse than mine. I mean, we've all seen the Brawlmaster fan base. We've all seen, fan bases of YouTube partners. They're not fun. The Sonic fan base in and of itself is just, you don't even need to mention it. We all know. It's one of those universal truths. It's one of those axioms. But the thing is, though, I encourage you guys to go to my videos and think for yourself. Okay, because in all honesty, when I see things like, when I do things like R.I.P. John Lord, I expect people to, either, look him up if you don't know who he is, and, when people make videos like, oh my God, John Lord is dead, I'm so sorry about this, it's like, you have to question, do you really know who this guy is, or are you trying to curry favor with me? Because it's funny how, I mentioned one thing and then people who don't know who he is are trying to suck up to me saying, I'm sorry that he died, even though I don't know who he is. At least tell me if you don't know who he is, because I will tell you. It's not that, you're stupid if you say you don't know who this person is, because I don't know everything either. I ask people all the time when I talk to people, I don't know this, why don't you tell me, Seriously, come on. You people need to think for yourself. And that's all I have to say for now. I mean, I like that people are giving me feedback. And people are giving me feedback. It's not that everyone isn't, but I expect people to give the appropriate feedback, and I don't want everyone to just succumb to groupthink, fall victim to Ash's conformity, and just agree with every single goddamn thing I say. If you disagree with me wholeheartedly, and if you really do, I encourage you to say something. I encourage you to think for yourself. And that's all I have to say, guys. This is Youngblood Fantasy 91. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the brighter later.